Yeah, hello everyone. Hello, good morning to all. So, today's Friday talk is I am talking about the Rust programming language regarding some uh, CRET based on like Crossbeam CRET. The CRET is called Crossbeam CRET. So, which is having um, importance of multi-threading concept in that. So here, previously I did a Friday talk on that previous part. I talked about cross-beam atomic cell. So atomic cell is a concept of multiple producer, multiple consumer, multi-threading concept. So there I explained about the how the all atomic cell works from the beginning itself. So I will give a link to that video. So just check it on. So today I'm just explaining about the next concept of multiple concurrent programming language with the crossbeam, right? So here I'm explaining about the uh, next concept of crossbeam, it's called array queue. Let's array queue, matlab everyone know about the array and queue. So it's a kind of uh, pushing to the head, the values are pushing to the head and the tail, so it's called queue. So mm, I'll just give you a introduction about that. So regarding that array queue, so it's a crossbeam API. We'll look at the array queue now. So as the name suggests, this is a thread safe queue. In particular it's a bonded limited buffer of multiple producer and multiple consumer queue. So basically like it's a fixed values of queue. Like if you are suppose saying like 100 capacity of values, so it will give the 100 array queues within a 100 values of that queue. So like that. So uh, to to see it in action, we can create a number of producers and consumers for that, for the consumer threads for that. So then we will push and pop values the from the queue at the end. So and for the consistent results of that, we'll expect consistent result for that. So just let's get into that code base. I will explain the code line by line, whichever. I hope the screen is visible for you all. I will make little bit bigger font size. Okay, this is good, I guess. So now, like to achieve this one, so we must first create helper function for the array queue, producer thread and consumer thread. So line number like these are the helper function for the producer and the consumer thread. So these are functions like you are seeing like line number 32 saying line number 32 to 39, it's saying producer. Line number 41 to uh, 48, it's a consumer thread. So these are the consumer and producer thread. So here we pass an array queue package inside the arc. uh, you all know about the arc, like so arc is a atomic reference counter. So into the arc, into the helper, and within it, start a thread which is small loop pushes to the for the producers and pops from the for consumers the queue. So like that it will work. So then after initializing a bonded array queue, so I'm saying arc atomic reference counter into a that is spawning a thread into producers and consumers in that threads. Correct. So I will explain line by line. Like we are using Crossbeam thread for the. It's a tool called concurrent programming. Tools called concurrent programming. It's having atomic cell, atomic consume. So then queues like array queue, single queue array. So it's saying like a bounded multiple producer and multiple consumer queue that allocates a fixed capacity of buffers on a constructions. So it's a like the this CRED we are using here, importing this one. So then similar to standard CRED like synchronous programming, synchronization primitives like arc. Then we have threads for that. So this is mainly used in threading concept. So then let's get into a mm, I will go through first regarding helper functions. First, I will go through these things. One second. Hmm. Okay, these are all the imports. So then I just get into the main function now. Defining a main function is like function entry point of the programming. So here I initialize the array queue. Array queue structure is like this. It's a structure. It's having head, tail, buffer, capacity, then one loop. So here I'm creating new is like create a new bounded queue with a given capacity. Whatever capacity we are giving here, 100 to 200,000 like that. So it will allocate for that. So next one, it's just uh, we are reference counter we are doing. We are assigning here, creating reference counter for that in line number 11. So then here, um, in line number 13, thread handles queues here, vector you are using like contiguous growable array type. It's helpful for the joining handle, like assigning to the tail and head for that. So it's saying like an owned permission to join a thread, lock on its termination and all. So it uh, go like this. It's a spawning a thread or something regarding that. So we're creating this vec contiguous growable type. So then these loops are like pushing to the array queue and popping from there, like creating producers and consumer threads here. So two loops are used to create producer and consumer threads. For both producer and consumer, that run producer as a function called run producer is used to push the values to the array queue. Here also like mm, one these are like pushing the values to the consumers sorry array queue. um, these methods used to create a new reference to the arc, like atomic reference counter that will be moved into each threads. Like here I will thread execution going on here, like line number 23rd. So here after creating all the threads, the code iterates through the thread handles and join each threads. This ensure that main thread will wait for the all the other threads to finish before proceeding to the next further processes. So like that. So then these are the print lines for that. After that, I'm printing its array queue is example finished or not. So I'm assigning printing the values here. So then I will talk about mm, these two helper functions. Here run run producer is like pushing the values to the pushing the every values to the thread. Here thread spawn we used spawning a new thread, returning join handle for it. After returning from there, it will spawn like that. So again for each of the value for loop we are using like every queue we are pushing the values to the thread. If it is fail, So it will accept it. It's like pushing is failed. It will come. Consumer also same thing will go. Um, this is the code of this array queue concept. So like I will just compile these things. I will show the demonstration for this. I will open this one. I hope this is visible. Okay, clear this one first. So already I builded this one. Okay, I will run now. See how it will be like when array queue starting from here. First producer thread will thread 2 will pushing the values. Then again thread 1 will pushing the values. So consumer will attach to that values. Then again regarding what two push to the values, and then one pushed, four pushed, then popping from there. Like three is a popping from their value from there, from the array queue. So then four is popping from there, like this go on. Now I just gave only six, 1 to 6, 1 to 6. So it's have like this one. So how so this is how array queue will work. Multi-threading concept will work in this multiple producer and multiple consumer for this uh, uh, in this concurrent programming with the Crossbeam thread. So I hope this will make sense to all. So okay, let's connect in next video.